There is something that can be done about rapid global warming. I know you believe this. Now, let me prove to you that it is possible. Recent reports give us only 10 years to reverse the accumulation of carbon in the atmosphere, but there is little political will for cutting emissions. Carbon sequestration is the answer. And the most effective and cheapest means of accomplishing that is in the hands of farmers. I'm in a Facebook group called Soil for Climate. We're seeking solutions to global warming, and we're finding them. Because members are sharing their experience with carbon capture. Soil carbon capture works. It pulls tons of carbon right out of the air and traps it in the soil. This group has long been focused on livestock, but some of us are now showing how regenerative cropping systems can also capture carbon while improving the soil. It turns out that beneficial mycorrhizal fungi are the greatest contributors to soil carbon content. And crop roots in mulched soils, like the roots of pasture grasses, are full of mycorrhizal fungi. I'm Mel Landers. I spent the last 50 years studying archaeological reports about the ancient indigenous American agricultural system. The ancients called their agroforestry system forest gardens. I spent the last 40 years growing crops with this forest garden system. The United Nations panel on climate change has stated that we need to adopt this system in order to adapt to global warming and to mitigate the effects of climate change. I and a few other volunteers are making the effort to teach this drought-resistant system to farmers who are already suffering losses from climate extremes. Today, you have the opportunity to help us, help them. To collaborate in this effort to put this knowledge in the hands of those who need to use it on their own farms to grow food and to lower atmospheric carbon levels. We've built a forest garden demonstration center here in Nicaragua, but we're now too old to do the work ourselves and need to pay others to work for us. With a small contribution, you can become a part of our team. In return, you will receive a copy of my book, The Forest Garden, and a copy of our field manual. We will also contribute an assortment of fruiting trees and shrubs to a family here in Nicaragua in your name. We will record your name as a contributing team member. If you have a bit of land, you could also become an investigative team member by doing your own trial to learn the things we do not yet know. The system disappeared for 500 years, so there's still a lot more to learn. But I've learned enough of the basics to quickly improve soils, increase production, erosion-proof the land, make farming resistant to both droughts and floods, capture 100% of the rain, and to capture tons of carbon on every acre of land. So, let's join together in teaching small farmers how to grow more food while improving their soils and decreasing atmospheric carbon levels. Our funding goal is $9,000. That's enough to pay the workers through December and to purchase some seed we need from the United States. If you can contribute $25, you will be making a big difference in this effort. If you can only afford $10, we will definitely understand, and we thank you.